Hello Linda, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm finally sharing with you guys a video that I promised quite a while back. Today I'm going to be talking about a beginner friendly makeup kit under rupees 500. Now these are the products that I've tried and tested on myself for a very long time, and I have spoken about them individually in few of my videos as well. So you guys would be familiar with these products, but I'm compiling all of it in one video, and majority of these products are under rupees 500, but there is like one or two products that might be a little bit over 500, but itna to chalta hai. So if you guys are on a budget and still want to look snatched with your makeup, then please continue watching. Okay, starting off with primers. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys would know that I am typically not someone who likes using primers a lot. So if you are someone who's looking for a primer which minimizes their pores, then there is this one product from Nykaa. It's their pore minimizing primer. I think that's what it's called. It comes in this white and pink packaging. But what I like to do on a day-to-day basis is use a setting spray before I do my makeup, especially on those days when I know I'm going to be out the entire day. And I have two setting sprays over here which I also like to use sort of like a primer. The very first one is this one by Lakme. It's their Absolute Meet to Last setting spray, and the other one is this one by Makeup Revolution. It's their Power Fix Mist. Now these two are quite affordable and they are really good, so I always like to spray it on my face right before I start doing my makeup, and I also like to spray this after I'm done with my makeup. It not only primes my face but also makes sure that my makeup lasts the entire day. So yeah, these two products are great. You guys know how eyebrows are essential part of my everyday makeup routine, and I do not like stepping out without my eyebrows. So the very first product I'm going to be talking about has quickly become like a staple of mine, and it's this eyebrow pencil by Swiss Beauty. It is their Micro Precision eyebrow pencil in the shade Deep Brown. I absolutely love this eyebrow product. It comes with this really fine tip applicator which helps to draw hair-like strokes on your eyebrows, fills in really well, has decent amount of pigmentation where it's not too dark, nor does it have very less pigment. It's somewhere in between. It's not too waxy or it's not too hard. They've nailed it with the formulation on this one. And I also love the fact that it comes with a spoolie right over here, which makes it really easy for me to, just spoolie out my eyebrows. So yeah, this one is definitely a staple. Next up is this eyebrow gel mascara by Root Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Cappuccino. I think I spoke about this like a couple of months ago, and I absolutely love this eyebrow gel, you guys. It is a tinted eyebrow gel, which means you can use it by itself. So if you're someone who's actually blessed in the eyebrow department and just need a little bit of coloring, you do not need like a lot of precision work to fill in your eyebrows, then this product is really great. I like to use this on those days when I'm feeling extremely lazy and I do not want to do the additional mehnat of filling in my eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil and then using an eyebrow gel. I find that the staying power on this is also really good. It does keep my eyebrow hairs in place. It does not have a really strong hold, but it's got a decent amount of hold where I feel satisfied and happy recommending it to you guys. So yeah. Okay, so moving on to base product. I realized that when you are first starting out with makeup, you do not want to invest in a full-blown foundation, because when you're young, you typically do not have a lot to cover up. Until and unless you have an acne-prone skin, you do not really have a lot to cover up. So for that, I am recommending this skin tint. This one is by Maybelline. It is their Fresh Tint. I have mine in the shade 05. I spoke about this as well. It's such a beautiful skin tint, works really well on all skin type, has this, almost demi matte sort of a finish which will work on all skin types, which is great. Comes in different shades, which is nice. Beautifully evens out your skin tone, stays throughout the day, and you just makes your skin look matte but not dead. So I absolutely love this skin tint by Maybelline. And one thing that I would like to recommend you guys is do not invest in a full-blown foundation. Rather invest in a concealer that has really good coverage, because a lot of time you just want to spot conceal. You do not want to use like a full-blown foundation, concealer, skin tint and all of that all over your face. So yeah. Moving on to concealer, I have these two options over here. One is a little over budget, but it's something that I've spoke about zillion times on my channel before. So this one is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. I absolutely love this concealer. It's one of those concealers that I continue to use every single day in my makeup routine whenever I'm heading to work. It retails for 600 rupees, which is 100 rupees a little over than the budget, but it's such a great concealer and a little goes a very long way. The coverage on this one is amazing. It almost gives you like full coverage, which is great. So if you're someone who suffers with acne scars or suffers with acne and want a concealer that literally covers up everything, I would highly recommend you guys investing in this concealer by e.l.f. It comes in a lot of different shades, which means you'll find a shade for you as well. The next one I have with me is this one by Mars. It's their Blossom Concealer. My initial thoughts about this concealer was not that great, but the more I started using it, the more I realized how good of a concealer it is. It's one of those concealers that you can use almost every single day. It's pretty lightweight on your skin. Doesn't really have a lot of coverage, but has decent coverage to a point that, you know, it can cover up your dark circles and stuff like that, and a little bit of discoloration also. I like the fact that I can blend it with my fingers, I can blend it with my sponge, and if you're someone who likes to do their makeup while they're traveling and stuff, this would work really well. Knowing the fact that I'm a blush lover, I obviously had to give you multiple recommendations for blush, and I know for a fact that a lot of you guys also like wearing blushes a lot, at least for day-to-day basis. So the very first thing I have with me is this My Glam Tinted Up Lip and Cheek Tint. You guys, my love for this product is unfazed and unmatched. Like, I absolutely love this lip and cheek tint. It's one of those tints that I use on my no makeup days, and on those days when I really do not want to put in a lot of effort, but I just want to look awake. I just do my brows and put this tint on my cheeks and my lips and I'm good to go. If you are someone who's more on the darker skin tone, I think you might want to, you know, layer this up, because it will not show up a lot on your skin. I absolutely love the consistency of this one. It is like a water-based consistency, so it's very lightweight. So especially if you're someone who lives in an area which gets really hot and humid, then this product is gonna be great for that. So yeah. Next blush recommendation is this one by Inside. It's their blusher, and this one is in the shade Soft Salmon. It's such a pretty peachy salmony shade. The name is quite apt. It retails for only 75 bucks, you guys. Like, it's insane. Like how creamy it is. It blends really well, gives a really nice pigmentation to your skin too. So if you are someone who's very on budget and want to invest in a cream blush, this one is for you. Then I have one product which I had a love and hate relationship with when I initially tried it. It's this one by Blue Heaven. It's their Cheek and Eyes Gel Bloom Blush, liquid blush. Now this one is in the shade, I don't know, Spicy Pink. I made a whole video reviewing this line by Blue Heaven, so I'm not going to be talking too much about it. I'm going to leave it somewhere on the screen for you guys to go ahead and check it out. Out of all the products from that video, this blush and the tinted lip oil is something that I have continued using. This is one of those blushes which is very dewy, so I think you might not really like it, especially if you're someone who's an oily skin type. But if you're someone who's on the dry skin and wants your cheeks to look very dewy and glowy, then this is the blush for you. This was the blush I was using constantly during winter season, because winters I can afford using such a product which gives a lot of dew to my face, but during summers I do not use it. I'm going to be completely honest. Or even if I do use it, I like to set it with powder just to make sure that, you know, it doesn't move throughout the day. So this one is a great option. Retails for I think only 250 something bucks, and it is always on sale on Purple. So yeah. Next up, I have a duo for you guys, which is this one by e.l.f. It is their Bite Size, I think, Face Duo, what it's called. This duo comes with a matte blush and also a highlighter, which both are really great, and I think it retails for 350 rupees or 400 bucks, and you get two products for the price of one, which is great. And it's not that, you know, just because it's a duo and it comes in a set like this, it means that, you know, the products don't really work that well. Both the products work really well. I really love the blush on this one as well as the highlighter. Okay, for highlighter, I know you guys wouldn't be surprised by this, but it's this one by Swiss Beauty. It's their Fusion highlighter in the shade 01. Love this highlighter so much. Have been using it for such a long time and I still have so much left of it. It's a baked highlighter, which means it does not have those any chunky glitter particles. It's glowing from within type of a glow, and it makes you look like you've hydrated your skin really well. So that highlighter is amazing. Okay, next up for contouring, I actually do not contour a lot on a day-to-day basis because I feel like it's a little too much, to be completely honest. But there is this one palette that I see myself gravitating towards a lot. Even, you know, when I started off with my channel, it had stayed with me till this day, and it's this contouring palette by Wet n Wild. It comes with a highlighting powder, which I have hit pan on, if you guys can see, and it also comes with a contouring shade, which is great because it's not too orange or it's not too cool tone. It's somewhere in between, wherein you can just bronze your face and also contour your face at the same time. The banana powder is great and is something that I use whenever I want that, you know, brightened under eye look. This one is really great. Another powder that I like using specifically for my under eyes is this one by Mars. This is their setting loose powder in the shade Brightening. It has a little bit of a pink tinge to it, and it has a little bit of a glowy you know, particles in there, which makes your under eyes look really nice and glowy while setting it in place. So it does, you know, reflect light, and it just looks beautiful and stunning. Whenever I'm heading to a party where I know I'm going to be photographed, I like using this because it just makes your under eyes look so brightened and awake. Photographs really well as well. So yeah. Okay, for face powder, I have one recommendation for you guys. Was a favorite of mine when I first used it, but then it discontinued, but I'm glad that it's finally relaunched in India, and it's this compact by Rimmel. It's their Stay Matte powder, and I have mine in the shade 006 Warm Beige. You guys can see the packaging is all done because I carry this with me in my bag every single day. So yeah, this is what the powder looks like. It's such a lightweight powder. It's great for touching up your face, and it also sets your makeup in place really well. It's so lightweight that even if you touch up multiple times throughout the day, it will still not look cakey or crunchy or crusty. I have two recommendation for eyeshadow, and the first one is this one by Sugar. This is the Too Good to Be True dual eyeshadow. Now the favorite shade of mine that I use almost every single day is 07 Chips and Salsa. It's such a pretty taupey brown shade. It's very neutral. I absolutely love it. The matte shadow is great. They stay on your eyes for a really long time, like the entire day. It doesn't budge, doesn't move, and acts as a really nice base in case if you're planning to use this underneath any sort of, you know, powder eyeshadows, which I like to do sometimes as well. Just because I do not use the metallic side, that does not mean that it's not good. It's really good as well. It's just, you know, preference. It comes in multiple shades, mind you, but my favorite is this one, which is Chips and Salsa. I have this eyeshadow palette which has been my go-to for months now. This is the Mars Dance of Joy eyeshadow palette. This is everything. Like, this is a neutral girl's dream. The pigmentation on this palette is great. You get so many different shades of brown, peaches, and, you know, taupe shade as well, which I feel like is great. You get different finishes of eyeshadow in this one. There is matte, there is metallic, there is glitter, there is satin finish, so you get all of it in like one eyeshadow palette, and the pigmentation is also really great. I love using this palette on a day-to-day basis, especially this dark brown shade that I have over here. Whenever I'm using like a brown eyeliner and I want to smudge it a little bit, that's the eyeshadow that I like using a lot. Next up, I have these two single eyeshadows by this indie brand called Glitter Galaxy, and there was this whole fiasco with this brand. I'm going to be completely honest. They sent me these two eyeshadows, and out of which one came damaged, or both came damaged if I'm not wrong, and they took literally forever to replace the product. They were not really being very responsive. So if you plan to place an order on their website, then I would say be ready to, you know, have a really shitty customer care experience, because they are very slow. I think it's managed by just one lady, and although she's trying her best, but it's really not the great. But the makeup products, however, is really good, which is the reason why I wanted to include them in this video. And it's something that, you know, I do use on and off, and it's something that I have on my eyes right now. I have these two shades right here, and look at how pretty my eyeshadow looks. If you were to use a darker base underneath any of these eyeshadows, it would just transform the whole look. These two eyeshadows are great. So don't tell me that I did not warn you guys before placing an order. Just letting you guys know. For eyeliner, I have this brown eyeliner by Essence. Now I feel like if you're someone who's starting off with makeup, you need to have a brown eyeliner in your kit, and this one is a great option. And look at how gorgeous this shade is. It defines your eye really well, stays in put, and I like using browns as opposed to black on a day-to-day basis because it looks more natural. It gives your eyes that definition without looking too harsh. The other pencil eyeliner that I wanted to recommend you guys, but I cannot find it anywhere for the life of me. I tried to find it literally everywhere, but I just can't, so I gave up. It's the K Beauty Ka Spade Kajal. That one is amazing. It's jet black in color and it stays put the entire day. It's the best kajal that I've used till date at an affordable price. So if you are someone who's on a lookout for a black kajal pencil, then go for the K Beauty one. It's just stunning. For liquid eyeliner, I have this one by Mama Earth. It's their soothing waterproof eyeliner. Now when I tell you this stuff stays on your eyes for the entire day, I'm not even kidding. It stays put throughout the day, throughout the night, throughout the time you actually take it off, and I'm not over exaggerating, you guys. I also love the applicator on this one. It's got a very thin applicator, if you guys can see, so it really helps to, you know, draw out not only thick wing liners but also super thin wing liners, which is great. So if you are someone who's into wing liners, go ahead and get this eyeliner by Mama Earth. It's really good. Okay, for mascara, I have these two options right over here. The first one is the Essence by Panda Eyes mascara. Now this one is a volumizing mascara and I like using this one because it just a lot of volume to my lashes without making it clumpy. Now I do not like a look of clumpy eyelashes. I'm sure nobody does. Yeah, this mascara is really great. It 70% looks like the wand of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, if I'm not wrong, but it's not super hourglass. Another thing that I liked about this wand is that the brush is not too big, not too small, so I can use it both on my top lashes and bottom lashes. The other one is this one by Mars. Now this one is like a two-step mascara. You get one side which is supposed to be for lengthening and the other one is for volume. You can pick and choose the intensity of how bold you want your lashes to look like. Like if you just want a little bit and subtle definition to your eyelashes, I would suggest go ahead with the lengthening side. But if you really want that drama and that volume and that oomph to your lashes, then go ahead with the second coat of the volume side, and trust me, it will make your lashes go, and it's just so great. It also has a really nice fragrance to it. It somehow smells like a green apple to me. I don't know how they did it, but yeah. For lip liner, I have these two options right over here. The first one is the Inside Super Liner. Now this one is in the shade, what shade is it? I think it's in the shade Nude. It's my go-to nude lip liner, something that I know will work with pretty much all the nude lipsticks that I have. It has got a little bit of that brown and it has got a little bit of a pink and peach undertone. I do not like something which is too on the warm side or on the cool tone side. So this one has the perfect, you know, color mix of everything that I like my nudes to be. The next one is this one by Kiko. This one is in the shade 532 Chestnut. This one is more of a like a brown nude. This lip liner, however, this is not like smudge proof, but I still love the shade on this one so much that, you know, I tend to use it just by itself or while I'm using a nude lipstick which has more of that brown tones in it. I absolutely love these two lip liners. Inside one will stay the entire day because it's smudge proof and waterproof. The Kiko one will not stay the entire day. Okay, next up for lipstick, I just have one recommendation for you guys because honestly, when it comes to lipstick, I have mostly options which are on the expensive side, and there was only this one which I was like, you know what, this is worth every penny and this is great for the price, and it's this one by Mars. It's their non-transfer butter stick lipstick. I have mine in the shade 15 Running Late. Now this is a peach shade which sort of dries a little bit dark. this is a bullet lipstick, but it dries matte, and then it is basically transfer proof and smudge proof and waterproof, and I love the shade on this one. If you are from the deeper complexion, however, this shade will wash you out, but if you are around my skin tone, which is like NC 25 to 30 or more fairer than me, then this color would look really good on you. It comes in variety of shades. I think they have like 20 plus shades in this one, so even if this might not be your perfect nude, I'm sure you can find your nude shade in this lipstick ranges. I have these two options right over here. This one is the Essence lip gloss. I made a whole short video about this, and I have spoken about this on my channel before as well. It's just amazing lip glosses on a budget. They are most of the time out of stock, but if ever it comes in stock, you guys should go ahead and buy it, because it just makes your lips look so juicy and so, you know, voluptuous. Okay, so there you go guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys found this video helpful. In case if you did, then don't forget to like this video. And yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting my channel. It really means the world to me. I love you guys so much. With that, you guys, I'm gonna take a leave, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye, Linda.